Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Dark Fear. Let's carry on. An eerie looking house stands before you in the middle of a dried up field. Something doesn't feel right about this place and it's giving you the chills. Yeah, you spot a broken brick on the ground. You pick up the broken brick. Say this 10 times fast. Broken brick, broken brick, broken brick, broken brick. Jesus. A creepy old ruined plantation house stands before you. Parts of the house appear to be rotten. The paintwork is all chipped and flaked and there's moss hanging from the edges. Nobody has lived here for a long time. An ominous feeling burns you deep down in the pit of your stomach. Your intuition is warning you not to get any closer. Okay, anything else here? Nope. As you approach the door, you are distracted by something above. A chill goes down your spine as you realize something or someone is staring at you from the upper window. Emily. Dun dun dun. Whatever that thing is, it knows you're here. You had better be careful. The front door is surprisingly unlocked. Then again, given the overall poor state of the house and the fact that it is abandoned, you're not really surprised at all. You enter the dark hallway of the plantation house. The lack of lighting gives the place an unsettling, eerie feeling. The entire house looks like it's been vandalized and demolished from the inside. The stairs are totally wrecked. You wonder what kind of person could have allowed them to degrade to such a dire condition. As much as you would love to see what's upstairs, this damaged staircase prevents you from doing so. Perhaps you should find an alternative way of getting up there. It's an expensive and majestic-looking grandfather clock. The front panel looks like it was designed to be opened, but is locked. Judging from the size of the keyhole, it seems like you're going to need a very small key to get in. Can we use... no. It's a small storage cupboard under the stairs. Unfortunately, it's locked. It's a dusty old mirror with a golden frame. Judging from the intricate artwork on the frame, you are guessing whoever lived here was pretty well off financially. Okay. Spider girl, spider girl. What was that? You're not sure if it was your imagination, but you could have sworn you saw something scuttle across the wall. It's a child's diary, which is empty with the exception of the first page, which has been written in... Would you like to read the page? Yes. 4 women argued over who was to be the devil's concubine. They stood before Satan and brought forced gifts to win his pleasure. The first woman presented a necklace of gold and claimed it could make the skies rain fire. The second woman presented a ring of silver and claimed it could dry up the oceans. The third woman presented a bracelet covered in emeralds and claimed it would bring plagues and famine. The fourth woman presented a ruby-encrusted brooch and claimed it could destroy the soul of any living being. The devil claimed each woman and took each gift in the order they were presented, for it was the only way to unlock his icy black heart. The crude handwriting suggests it was written by a child. You find it hard to believe a child would have such a morbid imagination. Maybe we should write this down. Let me... my third monitor? Yes. The first woman presented a necklace of gold, sky, rain, fire. The second woman presented a ring of silver, dry up oceans. The third woman presented a bracelet with emeralds. Of course I forgot something. I knew I forgot something. I knew I forgot something. I'm sorry, Youth. Plagues and famine. Fourth woman presented ruby encrusted brooch. Soul of any living being. Okay. Unlock his black heart. Yeah, I sent a few messages before on WhatsApp, so I should have expected replies. The thing is, I was today in my grocery store, in the bigger one, and of course my Cell phone is beeping. 1 second. Jesus Christ Almighty. So I was in the grocery store because bought in the bigger one because I needed batteries because I got a kitchen clock which a timer, yeah, and I need batteries for that. And guess what? They didn't have batteries. They had an aisle where it said batteries, but there were no batteries. There were 50 different novels, murder mystery novels, but no batteries. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I checked the rest of the store because I know the store pretty well, and no batteries. I could have asked someone, but I don't want to interact with people. And then they're always making surprise Pikachu when you order everything on Amazon. Oh, Amazon is so evil. Oh, the poor shops. Oh no. Yeah, then have what you advertise in your fucking shop. And don't go about, oh yeah, batteries. Well, who needs batteries in 2022? Fuckers. What's this? There's a bottle of olive oil on the table. You pick up the olive oil. Oh nice, we can make a salad. That's lovely. So... it's a small bottle of Miss Betsy's brand olive oil used in cooking and even beautification of hair and skin. It's chunk of rock which was once part of a brick. Can I... okay. Despite the fear of earning yourself 7 years of bad luck, you launch the brick at the mirror. While look, a portion of the back wall is missing. It seems the mirror was hiding a cool secret compartment. Behind the jagged shards of glass sticking out of the frame, you notice a small box inside the hollow cavern in the wall. You carefully reach into the hole and take out the box. You open the box and see a selection of creepy-looking torture equipment. Among them are chains, hooks, whips, and various other ghastly objects, most of which are stained with what appears to be dried blood. You pick up the only clean item in the box, a medium-sized metal hook, which looks like a butcher's meat hook for hanging carcasses. You pocket the meat hook, then carefully close and place the box back where you found it. So can we use the rope? You tie the end of the rope to the meat hook. Okay, can we... that doesn't work. Oh, wait, I know. You swing the rope and hook above your head and aim for the banister. Success! You managed to hook the rope to the sturdy top railing of the banister. That doesn't look sturdy. At least now you can climb up and see what's there. After climbing the rope, you enter the only accessible room on the upper floor. Judging from the large toy chest, you are guessing this used to be a child's bedroom or playroom. It's an old sewing machine which looks rusty and unusable. You see a small bobbin of green cotton thread on top of the sewing machine. Given how it's the only useful thing here, you pick up the bobbin and pocket it. A bobbin. The bobbin. It's a large toy chest with a decorative black heart on it. You attempt to fiddle with the combination lock, but the buttons and mechanism appears to be rusted and jammed. Well, let's oil it. Good idea. You pour the olive oil on the combination lock and then attempt to lubricate the mechanism. Your patience pays off and the buttons are now usable. That was smart thinking. You attempt to unlock the chest. Okay, what was it? Necklace of gold? Oh, okay. Necklace of gold, ring of silver, bracelet with emeralds, and the ruby is usually red. Is this silver? Unlock. Yeah. The lock opens and the chest lid swings upwards. You peer inside the chest. Seems the only thing in here is a set of toy alphabet blocks. You remove the blocks and place them on the floor. It's a set of alphabet blocks. What was that? It sounded like it came from downstairs. Yeah, how about we save? That sounds like a Safe idea. Oh no, little lady. The little girl sits holding her face and sobs away. Please, will you help me? My puppet broke and needs mending. You're certain she's talking to you. She tosses two small objects to the ground. Slowly and cautiously, you reach over and pick up the broken toy. Well, we have this thread and needle. You thread the cotton through the needle. You carefully use the needle and thread to suit the puppet's face. It's a puppet! Puppet! Face his head back into its body. Here you go, girl. You hand the fixed puppet to the child. He reaches out and takes it from you. Thank you for helping me. It's so nice of you. Hello, little girl. Are you Emily? That's a name I've not heard for a long time. It's my name, so I'm told. Though I'm not familiar with you, whoever you are. It's a lovely puppet you have there. Sometimes I think they are my only friends. I get so lonely here. There's nobody to play with. Your daddy really misses you. You know my daddy? You tell her about the weaponsmith Olaf. Oh, how I'd love to see him, if only once. I wish I could leave this place, but I'm unable to do so myself. I miss him so much. Come with me, let me take you home. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a kind-hearted soul for showing such mercy. Nobody ever's been so kind or shown so much grace. You had no reason to help, and yet you risked coming here to do so. You're truly a wonderful human being. As a token of my gratitude, I would like to do something for you in return. Would you let me stop your heart? Oh, Jesus. Prepare for battle. Porcelain Doll appears. 250! Okay. Let's attack. We need to hit her 10 times. Oh god, it does quite a lot of damage. Your move. I have a strange feeling we're not going to win this. Yes. Tell me about the Porcelain Doll again. She is believed to be Emily, the possessed child of Olaf the weaponsmith. She haunts the nearby plantation house. Spell her name and she will come to you. I strongly advise you do get some protective clothing from Eva. You do well to take a few health potions with you too. Okay. So we need health potions to do this. Okay, let's just buy all of them. And let's sell our pelts that we don't need. And let's grind some more pelts. Because that's what we do now in adventure games, grinding. Caught an elk. You know, you get three ways to catch something. I don't know why it does this. Yeah, you sometimes only find two, because I can hunt here forever. It's weird. It's weird. Caught a deer. Yeah. Okay, that should be enough money. Okay, nothing else. Let's buy two more, so we have 10. And let's save, and let's try this again. Prepare for battle! Okay, one more. Then we take our potion. I hope she carries on missing. I need to start hitting for more than just 75%. Ah, she doesn't always whiff. Okay. Good to know. Okay, wonderful. 75 strings. Come on! Drink that potion down! Okay, 3 more hits. We can do this! 2 more hits. Damn it. Well, I'm glad I bought so many potions. Considering I suck at hitting. Okay, now we can just kill her. Unless I miss somehow. Porcelain Doll defeated. You won. You get a total of 200 gold. With one final swipe of your blade, you finish off the demon child. As she disappears into thin air, she drops a small silver object. You pick it up and examine what appears to be a small silver trinket. You've gained an amulet piece. You can check how many you have here on the options screen. A sudden feeling of tranquility engulfs you. It's almost like a weight has been lifted off your chest and the atmosphere of the house has suddenly become more peaceful. Whatever danger was here is now gone forever. You can rest easy. You still can't help feeling sorry for the poor child. But at least her soul can rest in peace now. Whatever possessed her can't harm her anymore. The wooden table has some words scratched into it. It says, the darkest secret lie behind your own reflection. Oh, that was the hint for this. I just guessed that we destroyed this. One. You can have 1 amulet pieces, okay? Small storage cupboard under the stairs. Unfortunately, it's locked. I have the feeling maybe we need to check a little bit more to find stuff there. It's an old sewing machine which looks rusty and unusable. You already have the bobbin. Can we use the stick on this? That doesn't work. Stairs are totally wacky. What kind of person could have done this? Seems we need a very small key to get in. The tree demon lies dead. Nitrate forest is clear. You're pretty handy with a weapon, I'll give you that. Thanks to you clearing out Nitrate forest, my supply should be able to get through. As a token of my gratitude, I will sell you my most prized blade at a very agreeable price. Oh, I could have made the fight easier. This thing comes from the east. It is made from folded steel. It's sharper and lighter than any sword I've seen. Oh, 140 for the katana. 42 damage! Jesus. Okay. Emily's finally at peace. He just stares at you for a moment and says nothing for a while before finally speaking. So you defeated the Porcelain Doll, huh? You tell him about the events at the plantation house. His eyes slowly well up as he realizes what happened. He looks up at you and begins nodding as the tears stream down his eyes. I never really accepted my little girl as a monster. Since he disappeared, I lied to myself in false hope that my baby was out there waiting to be rescued. But in my heart, I knew the real truth, and I couldn't face the idea of going out there and ending her life, no matter how many people's lives she's ended. She may have been a monster in the eyes of society, but in my eyes, she was still my precious baby girl. Thank you for putting her to rest and bringing peace to her soul. I'll always be grateful to you for that. Who are you? The porcelain doll is no more. Emily's soul is at peace. Goddess be praised, I'm so glad you made out alive. Once again, you've done us all a great service, and thank you for putting Olaf at peace. Now, will you help me find out why I'm here? Tell me, how did you arrive here? You explain how you woke up in the log cabin with absolutely no recollection of how you got there. She carefully listens to your story and pauses for a brief moment before speaking. You want to know what I believe in my heart? I think you are here for a divine reason. Call it fate if you like. From what I understand, the log cabin you mentioned belonged to a powerful black magician who is no longer with us. I don't know his name or where his body lies, but I do know this land has a history of such people. I'm certain the demons that plague this land are of their doing. Perhaps you are here to undo their work? Where would I find out more about this black magician? It is rumored there is a learned scholar living in the mountains, apparently an old witch who is very knowledgeable about past inhabitants and events. If you are seeking answers about this land or its people, then perhaps it would be wise to speak with her regarding these matters. However, finding her will not be easy. The path to her cave is said to be extremely dangerous, and only those who know the safe word can reach her. The witch has supposedly hidden herself well, and it is said she does not like visitors. There was once a map that showed the safe path to her cave. From my understanding, it was actually 2 separate sheets of paper, which consisted of a map and a base. When these 2 were aligned on top of one another and held to the light, it would reveal the correct route. Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. But from what I've heard, the owner of the map tore the top sheet into 4 pieces to prevent anyone reaching her. Jesus fucking Christ! If you can find the 4 map pieces plus the map base piece, assemble them correctly, you will be able to visit her. Can I just call an Uber or something? Where do I begin my search for the map pieces? Well, let me tell you this. Magicians, sages and witches are well knowledgeable about others like them. The man who owned the plantation house where you met the porcelain doll was not only well knowledgeable in science and medicine, but was also a scholar in the dark arts. His name was Dr. Eli. He is buried northwest of here in an unmarked grave. If you want to find the map pieces, perhaps you should begin your search there. One more thing before you go. There exists an old tree near here known as the Tree of Life. A local legend claims the tree can magically heal all your wounds. Although there is no evidence to support those claims, it might be worth looking into. If the legend is true, it may be of great use to you. Okay. Oh, better health potion. We don't need this yet, but let's see what he... Can you tell me about the animal pulse again? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There's no more armor available, so we don't need the better potions. What the fuck? Hi? Hello there. Who are you? He slowly looks up at you before speaking. Gunter! Gunter! Gunter am I? Gunter sees always Gunter's eye. My name is Gunter, but you beware. Gunter can turn into flying bear. This must be the village idiot. Okay, Gunter. Can you tell me who the man on the photograph is? First answer Gunter's riddle. If you cleverer than Gunter, the Gunter answer question. Here's the riddle. I have no eyes but can see. I am round, squishy and stuck inside a skull. What am I? An eyeball? Yes! You're very smart. Cleverest and smarted. Gunter, answer question now. Okay, you show Gunter photo. You show him the photograph, which he immediately puts right up against his face and examines it inch by inch. Suddenly his eyes widen as he quickly hands it back to you. Batman! Batman! Man in photo, Batman. Him black magician. Do bad things to people. Gunter like you. Here, Gunter give you present. He pulls out a small fishing rod and hands it to you. Now you catch fish in pond or lake. You catch fish and sell to Gunter. Gunter gives you good money for fish. You can now catch fish. You can see how many fish you've caught with the options screen. You have no fish to sell. Maybe I should show this photograph to other people. That doesn't work. Okay. Well, fine. Let's catch fish. It appears to be a rusty metal panel which looks like someone has intentionally jammed into the ground. For what reason or purpose, you have no idea. You carefully grab hold of the metal panel, gently pull it out of the soil, wipe off the dirt and carry it with you. It's a bunch of weeds which have long since died, dried and hardened in the sun. You pick up the dried weeds and carry them with you. You test out your new fishing rod by casting it into the village pond. You manage to hook a small glass object which you carefully pull out of the water. Upon close inspection, you see it's an old bottle with a paper scroll inside. It's a glass bottle with a rolled-up piece of paper inside. Try as you might, there's no way you can get inside without breaking in. It might be worth smashing against something made of bricks. Oh yeah, I can't just do this. Okay. Hi Gunter. Just let me smash this here in the well. You smashed the bottle in the well. Gunter doesn't appear too happy about it. You careful! Gunter not like sharp glass. Glass cut Gunter's skin and then blood comes out of Gunter. You be careful. A small scrap of paper which was inside the bottle falls to the ground. You pick it up and realize it's a piece of a map. You pocket the map piece. What a coincidence! Go fishing. A crawfish. Okay. How much is this worth? 7 gold. Okay. That's not really a lot. Oh god. Let's go here first. Traveling to a new location. Hi lady. It's a dead Rosemary Plant. Judging from its dry, brittle condition, you reckon it lost its potency and aroma a long time ago. No point picking any as it will most likely crumble to dust in contact. A beautiful ghostly apparition stands before you. She wears a luxurious silk dress adorned with golden thread. She stares directly at you as her radiant, friendly face smiles. She speaks with a soft, comforting voice. Come, do not fear me. It seems he's beckoning you closer. Naturally, you remain a little hesitant. They say the soul of a kind-hearted person who has passed on does not lament or harm the living. Please come, I give you my solemn word I will do no harm. There's something strangely comforting about her, which makes you feel safe and protected. Perhaps it's this place, it feels more like a sanctuary where no harm can befall you. You edge closer to her and ask who she is. My name was Elena, a name that meant something at one time, but has been long forgotten. I was once the daughter of a wealthy fruit merchant in this valley, adored by young men, admired by all who knew me. I have a very high opinion of myself. Naturally, there were those who were jealous of me, among them the demon witch Corinna. She was in love with one particularly young man in the village and was possessive over him. One day she saw him smiling at me, and this was enough to provoke her anger. She poisoned me out of spite for fear I would snatch the man she loved. And if bringing me death was enough, she also cast a dark magic to bind my soul to this place of existence. Now fettered by her magic, I am doomed to aimlessly wander the valley. I cannot pass over until her spell is broken. You can't help but feel sorry for the poor woman. You ask if there's anything you can do. My silk scarf that was given to me by my mother is my most beloved possession. It was given on my birthday a few weeks before I was poisoned. Corinna stole it from me and has used it to bind my soul here. If you can retrieve it from her, destroy the spell and return the scarf, I will be most grateful to you. There's a small clearing to the west which is known to be frequented by those who practice the dark arts. You will likely find Corinna there. One more thing before you leave. In order to destroy the binding spell cast upon the scarf, you will need to burn a sage fire that holds the scarf over it while untying all knots in the material. Sage is known for its cleansing properties, and the smoke will destroy any harmful magic it comes into contact with. Which brings me to my final word. Jesus. Corinna's dark magic surrounds the clearing where she resides. Burning a sage fire will destroy her magic barrier and bring her out into the open. Okay, thanks. This must be the Tree of Life that Seema told you about. For a tree called the Tree of Life, it's looking rather lifeless. Okay, let's go here. Lots of reading in this. The soil on the grave looks different to the rest of the clearing. There's very little grass growing on it. Although the grave appears to be a few years old, the soil looks like it was recently disturbed. A large unmarked gravestone sits alone in the clearing. As to whose grave it is, you can only guess, but it's the only one Seema told you about, which belongs to Dr. Eli. Well, we don't have... Oh, we can make a shovel. In an attempt to create a makeshift shovel, you combine the panel with the stick. It's weak and not very useful. Perhaps you need some glue to help it bind properly. Oh, we have this tar. You strengthen your custom-made shovel with the tar. That's better. You begin a painstaking, laborious task of digging the grave. Deeper and deeper you dig until your shovel hits a large wooden box. You clear the dirt from the top of the box, and just as you suspected, it turns out to be a coffin. The coffin lid has tiny holes where the nails should be. You try opening the coffin, but the lid has been somehow forcefully jammed into the box and has sealed it shut. You're simply not going to open it with your bare hands. You open it with a shovel. Good idea. You ram your shovel into the lid of the coffin and attempt to pry it open. After a lot of effort, you finally pull open the lid and find absolutely nothing inside. All that effort for nothing. Plus you broke your shovel in the process. Oh Jesus, hi. You're startled by the hideous zombie-like creature that suddenly appears in front of you. Careful, judging from the way he's glaring at you, he doesn't look too friendly. Worthless maggot! Dare disturb my slumber! Begone on the bay with your soul. You can only conclude this is Dr. Eli, the man you've been searching for. Although, being honest, you really expecting him to be up and about. Dr. Eli takes an aggressive stance. You realize you have no choice in the matter but to defend yourself as you draw your blade. Die, worthless maggot! Prepare for battle. 120 hit points. Pfft, easy. Your move. Attack. Get fucked, Dr. Eli. 42 damage. 30 damage. You are no match for me. Your move. I attack. BAM! And again. And finish him. Or not. Haha! That was your last miss, Dr. Eli. Dr. Eli defeated. Battle 1, you gain a total of 100 gold. Dr. Eli falls and crumbles into dust as he hits the ground. As he falls, he drops something shiny near the gravestone. New weapons and armored clothing have been unlocked. Yay! You look at the silver object Dr. Eli dropped. Upon close inspection, you notice a small silver key. You reach down and pick up the key. Okay, nice. Upgrade armor, one this, one elk, and 160 gold, okay. Upgrade weapons, 300 for a crossbow, okay. Yeah, I'm going to farm some money off screen, and so we can buy these items. And yeah. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon. So take care and hit the like button.